I didn't. I literally told you what I was gonna do before I did it.
Ah, fuck, the buttons changed.
Oh, I'm scoring 0 2 times on my screen.
What are you grabbing, Joe?
I don't want to hear nothing about rapping from you today.
Nigga, I haven't rapped today.
I didn't say you rap today. I just don't want to hear nothing from you rapping all weekend or all Saturday.
Bruh.
Oh, who watching my stream in the party?
That was my stream. I just put a stream up because I'm playing Trevor. Hey man, 78%, bro. I be dots.
Jesus Christ, who's the rim protector, bro?
It must be your dudes, because my dude's a rebounding athletic finisher.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match
Let's have a
up
chill
between the
game
Green Bay
tonight.
Packers and the Carolina Panthers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You're standing right in front of me. I couldn't get past it.
You got max height, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. Y'all catch everything else.
Oh no. Oh my, Kurt was 6. Chill.
Wow.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to be
he got
at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Thanks, Jarvis.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
What a bucket.
First bucket,
only Josh keep it.
I don't even know from you and the rest of the night, bro.
What I do, sir? That was my first rap.
I forgot how to play. How do you audible? Shit. Shit.
Yo, since he rapping?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. On 2nd down, here's Newton. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Oh, my goodness.
8 yards in the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I had to wait for the swipe attempt.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Newton. He's going to flip one out.
Fumble! So, if somebody don't pick up his ball, thank you.
And this is going to be Packer football. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw,
TD.
he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Oh.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Packers have taken the early lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric. And they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has. Showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Here's the Carolina
What kind of
offense as
dude
they
is
get ready to take over here.
Sharpshooting playmaker.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
Oh, hell.
They got to make up for
That's
that.
the worst kind of dude to play with.
Empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down,
And one?
punch it in on you. That's a bad possession.
No, I forgot to put
Hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up
Why is
past
there
the
nobody
40
in that
already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here.
What a
on
tough
first down.
bucket, y'all. What's wrong?
And he'll be
Ja, Rob,
losing
2 points a
yardage
game right
back
now.
at the 40.
Look at
That's
the
going to go
defense,
as a
too.
loss of 2, and it'll be second
Yeah, he
down.
said,
Second and 12
Oh,
after
my
the
goodness.
first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Oh, now he bowls him over. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
in the middle of the field.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Nah, not this year.
Out of the gun, Newton. And incomplete on the deep ball. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so
Ooh,
they
I
don't
could be a
fall
force
further
today.
behind here in the early going.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Crowder now to return.
Hell no.
Powers through.
Who's talking about? This nigga literally saying.
Now, a nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Packer
Good on you, Big
football
Sean.
here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
We'll try to quick hitter inside, but that one was
Yeah, I'm
swallowed
mad. I
up
scored
because
three
what
points
they're
on my team.
hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh,
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
oh, man. You wait for everybody to come down and you dunk on them, huh?
There you go.
Hey, down.
And he did wind up
Oh,
quick
yeah, he was
takeoff
flash.
as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
oh, shit, I have to
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good
Y'all there,
yardage,
Travis?
solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
On first down, this is Geis. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room.
Wait, Wakanda stopping now?
I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Right, I feel like I haven't even seen him play.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
He's on Trevor.
And he works it past
He must
the
have
30,
tagged him on
almost
the
to the
bases.
25. 17 yards
God
on the
damn, Trevor,
pickup
why you
there,
got
and the
that?
drive will continue.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They go play action here on first down. It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So what do you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or sticks.
He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour.
Nothing, son.
You got him.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
They look like Josh Johnson.
But on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? Husky. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say husky.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And we are tied at 7.
Wow. That's the weakest foul I ever seen.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Smack his back.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
What the? Right? They forced me into that.
Position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That was really called me the number 2.
Coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
And that's their first sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage
down.
Smack him.
22 got this stolen, bro. Who man is that?
This one by Crowder. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
319! 319! Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Now he's forced out left. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Panthers will take
you don't got to get out.
First and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement?
Taking high-quality shots.
2 drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
We're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You're looking for game.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but
that's the exact right throw.
Wow. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Oh, wow.
Here's McKinnon.
I don't know who anybody else on our team is doing that.
Bro, how is that not blocking the fucking
dunking on 3 people?
Game,
I don't know who's dunking on 3 people.
Sure damn not me.
Okay.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Back to throw, Newton. Got his target, Samuel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
So I was pressure scared to die,
they convert on 3rd. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Gets around him. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Together with Barry Allen. I'm too soon.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
20.
After the run, Newton going to throw.
I mean, it's only right from an 18
And on the left
down
sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree
I gotta go get it.
as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Pick.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No more buckets for me.
And Gano's kick is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10 to 7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Oh my goodness, bro. How you gonna even be ready to receive that thing like that?
Closer to the goal line. Things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Trick play.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him a gain of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jimmy Graham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hey, that's Steve.
Nowhere.
Jackson now to return.
No.
Nice
Good
job there
rookie.
as he
Back
gets this
safe. I
one
need
just
another
shy of
shot.
the 35-yard line at the 34. Carolina getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
McKinnon. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Oh, my bad.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
You got 19.
Charles Wilding out again.
Yeah, he's killed like 3 players.
Newton now to throw.
3 at once.
Oh, that was fucking garbage, Madden.
Picked off at the 48.
It happened
and
for
they
me.
get the
He got
football.
1
They'll
point
set
for
up
me.
shop at their own 49-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness.
Sam Jarvis cooking.
Puts it all together.
You got 23 right now.
Makes plays
Still
like
got a whole
what we
quarter.
just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer.
Wouldn't be surprised if he get like 6.
So that nigga about to average. That nigga about to average 40.
I heard an EO on that first time. So. If I could, I
It's caught at the 10.
I thought I heard it.
It's a big play there for Green
I see, I'm not laughing
Bay.
either.
44 yards.
Wait, from me?
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there.
Oh, damn.
I swear I got hurt, so that nigga about to
They
get
were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're
Damn.
counting on their
My
receiver
bad.
to be just a
I might
little
have said
bit
it.
better than the defensive back.
Say nah, go ahead.
We're out here. We're out here. I did all that.
got house nigga.
Geis, touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
The read option.
Darius Geis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there.
Off the
And
back,
they got in.
What's up? What are you doing right
And
now?
that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how
The
we're going to
what?
slow down this running game. Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
On
The
Snapchat?
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, what'd you bring in?
I had Brooklyn some
Jackson now to return.
Okay. What you making?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
What you making?
Just past the 30-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
So you better come into work tomorrow.
I
was watching your stream last night. Which one was you?
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
One of your friends had a potluck today too.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Can't fire. He lost the football. It's out.
A play like this it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Dumped out of McKinnon. And he'll be brought down right around 37. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That's how you do it.
Uh-oh. Linebacker versus Curtis Samuel. This can't be good.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. That's complete to Meredith. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Son, they about to trade Oubre. Shit is
Are you serious?
Yeah.
A shotgun snap for Newton.
Yeah,
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I know Austin Rivers got me sick. Because that nigga had a job yesterday, and now his nigga don't got no
What it
job.
does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
3rd and 26. Come on, man. Don't let me get this up.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football.
Let's go,
Defensively,
Joshua.
though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Trevor, I know you're not about to wait to the 2-minute warning, bruh. I got 3 timeouts, man. Wow, he waited. All right.
2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Nigga waited from
Back with
2:20
more from
all the way
Charlotte
down to the 2-minute
after
warning
this.
when I got 3 timeouts.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
You know, man, you don't need
Steps into this one, and this
3 timeouts
is
and a
rocket.
regular. Oh wait, no, and then he pinned me on the 1. So okay, never mind.
The Packers offense
I'm
now
just
heading
irrelevant.
back out
Trash
onto
man
the
for it, I
field,
guess.
and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Come on, man.
Lobato.
Lobato.
And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
These boo
A
niggas
loss of a
can
yard
get
there
like
to
4 or
start
5
out.
on
That leads
rebounds,
to a
bro.
2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
I am not shocked for you, bro. This shit is crazy.
What you is, bro?
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down up past the 15. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork.
Sound like you about to average
40.
40 in your last 2 games. I mean 20 in your last 2 games.
To pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
What do I have gold dollars for?
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Ooh.
They gotta give you that. I bet. Dang.
See what I mean? See what I mean, bro? That's that racist shit, son. That is crazy. I got that on tape too, bro. I got it on tape.
To throw again. Rodgers. He's going to loft one.
Oh, give me that, Lobato.
A gain of 32 that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on him. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Discriminate against Rambo.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Who's the star?
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it drops down incomplete.
Hey, man, I call all your eats today.
Instead, 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse officially received an A+ cinema score.
But that's one step in the proper direction.
Brought in $35.4 million.
Geis with a carry on
The
2nd
largest
down.
three-day animated
And he'll get
opening
across
of all time.
midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, I like
As
that
they
online.
stop
That
it with
was
28
a very
seconds to go in the
quality
first
film.
half of play. The Packers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far.
Ooh.
This is 3rd and 7.
Come on, y'all. Let's get this 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers. Able to find his running back.
Nice tackle.
Geis.
Oh,
A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
All right, man, you have a great night. You have a great day tomorrow, too.
After that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Yeah, walk into work and be like, all right, I'm here.
Yeah, did y'all miss me? Y'all better not have.
He's got his man on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Solution
so with 2
4.
ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34.
Can't lose when you chew clock from the kickoff.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
So the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
I knew. I watched you do this.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
Is it the manual too?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. This is sort of what
I remember I
you
used
would call the
to.
put-away drive, isn't it?
Kid is still kid when we played. That was my goal.
It certainly feels that way, and I think
Just to sit on the ball and target that below 10 every time, and not let you get enough of that, because I wasn't going to win the shootout with you.
Up there and the game's going to go on. You can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink.
The last play got just a yard. Here, second.
Bring me something from your potluck tomorrow. I'll come over later.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's Rodgers on 3rd down. Dancing to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaq Thompson able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. He gets this one away. Boy, it's another boomer.
Had to get sacked and bring down, man.
With it is Jackson. 47-yard
playing good defense.
Return of 4.
Scores 24-10
as they take over.
I threw a pick 6.
Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come up.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Oh, you did late today?
By Josh Jackson. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had a pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
That's another Oski.
What did I do today? I think I just chilled. I did heavy abs. I did the core class, and we did like a ladder circuit again. I only did triceps. Burn them things out. And then
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Give him 3 on first down.
I have never seen
He'll
this
set
play
up
before.
a 2nd and 7.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Hey, this one lagging. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off. Out this party.
Six yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect...
And look at this, it's a fake, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down.
You out? All right, I'll be down with it. Leave it on. The free? No, I'm good. All right. See.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And he will find his man on the outside. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the ground, Geis. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Darius Geis with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. And his kick is right through. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Jackson now to return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Right to the 3. Hey, get right there. Get right there. Get right there. That's it. Right in it. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Off play action. Newton. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Trevor, nice with these fucking points.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, but all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Now they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. On the handoff, it's Geis. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end, Graham. Packer 1st down. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They'll hand it now to Geis. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On play action, Rodgers. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Luke Kuechly coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now it's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And the offense does cover this one, but back inside their own 5-yard line. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumped.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's pulled in at the 32. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to let this one go deep. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Second and 10. Newton again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there. And now it's third down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Completes this one to Meredith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Newton on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Again, Newton. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They'll try to run with McKinnon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. Operating from the gun, Newton, flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it third down and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Newton. Can't find it. He lost the football. It's out. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it 1st and goal here from the 2-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Darius Geis taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers coming out now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Newton going up top. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Packers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey.
This is Geis on a handoff left. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to try and go deep again. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Got his target, Samuel, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The result of 1st down is a quick slant gets him 14. On 1st and 10, Newton. He's going to let it fly. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Gun. Hey! That's rock now. Hey! Gun.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Oh, he's going backwards. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end. But after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Set. 180.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Gets it to Meredith, complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now the Packers get set to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,